Hey, well, thanks for checking out this clip coming towards the end of 2008 and 2009. Definitely an important year for the web show. It's kind of make or break for me, and I still get a lot of people asking exactly what is it. So I wanted to explain that in this clip. Obviously, it's the home video camera show where I just travel around the world by myself, using a home video camera and interviewing all kinds of people about positive stories, about sharing dreams and advice for others. And there's some of the tapes that I've collected over the time with thousands of interviews, and the goal is to create something positive. That's what I'm trying to do. Always been inspired by movies like Wayne's World. Was the thing that initially kicked off what I wanted to have my own sort of talkback show, exactly like those guys. But Ed TV was probably the movie that sort of really showed me what I wanted to do, and instead of being like Ed with the cameras following me, I wanted to be the one with the camera. Sort of flip it, make it the opposite, but having the camera in my hand means I can capture all kinds of things and I'm free to create. And the thing I've really wanted to create more than anything is a show about people, places, stories and faces. All kinds of people all around the world, from all different cultures, all different ages. It's just awesome to be on the road. You just never know who you're going to meet. And to have a camera there to capture it is just awesome. And to be able to share that online, and in a lot of cases same day footage, filming and recording and uploading the same day. It's pretty cool.
First of all, chasing a dream is about believing in yourself, and that's where the real energy comes from. Once you really believe that you can do it, it starts to manifest itself.
So it's those kind of messages from people on the street, or porn stars, or the captain of the Irish rugby team, even Hollywood actors. Everyone's got an awesome story to share, and you just never know when inspiration is going to come out from all kinds of people.
The average person wakes up and just does whatever they're doing. They don't have any, they're not writing down what they're going to do. They're not setting goals for themselves. So naturally, they're just where they are, and there's no elevation or no progress.
Yeah, so without being too preachy, I mean, the whole show is not just about dreams. It's about anything, any crazy adventure with a home video camera, but the focus is definitely on something positive. Chasing dreams and sharing those kind of stories. And going around the world asking people about their dreams makes me sort of create a clip here to talk about mine, which is to sort of be the next Michael Parkinson. I mean, I've always envied the guy, admired him for his talents, but whereas he did everything in a studio, my studio's the road. Whether it be a car or on a plane, there's just no limits. I mean, in a fish and chip shop in the middle of Amsterdam at 3 AM in the morning, there's just absolutely no limits at all. And with business sense now, trying to make it work commercially, anything low cost and high volume is going to work. And you can see there's just me and a camera's cheap, and all those tapes pretty much show that there's just a never-ending supply of content. Here's some examples from meeting Mestiza in England, going on an adventure, meeting a tour guide, seeing the sights of London and sharing that, or being in Amsterdam and meeting Joachim. All of a sudden, from the next day, I'm on the back of a moped going around seeing Amsterdam and meeting people at work at the hotel and in the kitchen. It just never ends, and always one thing leads to another. My favourite example is being in LA. This is Vinny, and through Vinny I met Richie, filming in his Ferrari in Beverly Hills, and through Richie we meet Giuseppe Franco across the road, a celebrity hairstylist, and crazy stuff like this can happen.
I'm here with Tuggaruski. Hey, Tuggy. Hey, man. How you doing? I'm here with my girlfriend, Richie. Richie? Hi. Okay, sorry, that was an accident. Anyway, we're here talking to Almighty. Put a shrimp on a barbie.
So there's some examples of how the show comes together, and one thing that's guaranteed is that it always comes together, and the best thing about it is right there. Strangers become friends, and yeah, it's just such a positive thing to make. And obviously trying to take it commercial now. A lot of press talking about there the future of TV is online, and that the future stars will come from the web, and I can only hope so. I'd like to be a part of it with the web show, and of course leading into the future I always envisioned it being on things like this, the Apple iPhone. I mean, when I started making the web show, YouTube and MySpace weren't even invented. So it's been fun to sort of see how far we can go with a little home video camera. All I know is that when I've got it in my hand and creating, I really feel that anything is possible. And if you don't believe me, then here's one of my heroes.
What turns me on about the digital age, what excites me personally, is that you have closed the gap between dreaming and doing. If you wanted to make a film, you needed a massive equipment and a Hollywood budget. Now, you need a camera that fits in your palm and a couple of bucks for a blank DVD. Imagination has been decoupled from the old constraints, and that really excites me.